The Mercedes AMG A45S is the hottest hot hatch you can buy right now, but it's also the most expensive.
And for just £4 more, you can get a BMW M2. So which one should you buy? Well, we've got the keys to both. We're going to drive them and we're going to find out.
Right, first things first, here we are. This is the Mercedes AMG A45S, and that is the first and last time I'll be referring to it by its full name. It has 416 odd horsepower, does 60 in 3.9, tops out at an electronically limited 168 miles an hour, which is a bit better than your average 155, eh?
It is. So it is a hot hatch.
It's about as hot as they come, if that's what you're into.
Yeah, it is. And the engine, when it came out, it was the most powerful 2-litre production engine in the world.
Yeah, let's figure that out, shall we? Whoa. Okay.
And that was comfort, quiet mode.
Yeah.
So it picks up well, doesn't it?
It kicks down well. Throttle response isn't completely amazing. I mean, once you're in gear, it's decent, but I feel like there is a little bit of lag between when you put your foot down and when it actually starts going somewhere.
It is a bit lazy, I think, in comfort. But yeah, it was the most powerful 2-litre production engine in the world until the new C63 hybrid thing came along, and that pipped it.
Yeah.
That's got about 470 horsepower from its 2 litres. So this has a measly 415. But for a hot hatch, that's a lot.
It is a lot, and looking under that bonnet, you can see why, because that turbo is absolutely massive.
It's like off a tractor, isn't it? It's huge.
Yeah, it's almost like they pulled it straight off their 4-litre V8 and just jammed it onto this.
Yeah.
Interior is nice. Fundamentally, the materials are really good, right? So we've got leather everywhere you want to see it. The touch point's really nice. We've got some nice Alcantara on the steering wheel. Alan. That looks like metal, but it isn't, which is a shame.
What about your favourite touch-sensitive buttons?
Yeah, we've got all this touch doodad malarkey, which is annoying because there's not a lot of space for you to stick your fingers behind the wheel.
And there are a lot of buttons, aren't there, on the wheel?
I have no idea what any of this stuff does. I haven't even stopped to think about it, to be honest. I don't care.
There's a lot.
And it's quite easy to accidentally press stuff as well.
It is, especially that one. Because that OK is a swipey up and down one. And I feel like if you just brush it with your thumb, you change the middle of your display completely changes, and then it takes ages to get back to it. So it is a bit confusing. But they are still pressable. They're buttons as well.
They are. They're kind of. Let me press.
You feel it?
Oh yeah.
So they're a click and a swipe.
But it depends where your thumb is. That's odd. But yeah, I feel like they're quite easy to press accidentally when your palms sit a little bit further in than they're supposed to. Seats are comfortable. Yeah, they're well adjustable. I mean, we've got the standard options on the door.
Yeah, the Mercedes thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and we've got the memory option too, which is always nice to have.
Yeah, seat controls on the doors actually make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Don't they? Because you can see what you're doing rather than fishing around down
here. Yeah.
Memory seats, heated seats.
Yeah, we've got poo cookers as well, which is nice to have.
And they're quite supportive on the bolsters as
well.
Bolsters
Yeah. No adjustable lumbar or anything, but it's fine. It's an A45.
So be it.
While the materials are good primarily, I feel like the fit and finish isn't quite what I expect from a Merc. I mean, it all looks nice, it feels nice to touch, but as soon as you hit anything with anything, a bit more force, things start to feel a bit hollow, especially the door handles.
Yeah, door handles get a bit squeaky, doesn't it, Flexi?
On new Mercs, the door handles are a bit.
But it is quite a nice place to be. The big panel roof's nice.
Yeah.
Infotainment layout.
It's fine.
Pretty good,
as modern cars go, it's a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too offensive. It doesn't feel too tacked on. Everything's well thought out, I find, in MBUX.
It's all configurable, isn't it? You can change your display.
Yeah, you can change
what
loads
you've
of
got
stuff.
Up here.
Obviously, it requires you to have the time to figure all of that stuff out, which I don't really today.
But what we should probably change, Lucas, is the drive mode. So at the moment we're in comfort. If we
should we put it into kill?
Give it into kill.
Spout.
Yeah, so
and
sport.
And then you go into spout plus.
Straight away.
And then
it changed down.
Yeah, not bad.
And you do get a few little pops of bang from the overrun, don't you?
You do, and not too much.
No.
Which is nice. Unlike your Golf R that pops all the time.
The Golf R was more puppy, wasn't it?
Oh, 100%.
So we're in Sport Plus, so we've changed throttle response, we've changed severity of your gear changes.
Yeah.
We've got our hardest suspension, so 3 levels of stiffness for suspension. We're now in the stiffest.
Yeah, we're extra stiff.
And we got a bit more noise. But the steering doesn't change weight.
No.
So it's only those
That's fine. To be fair, the steering is quite good. It's quite direct. It's not too heavy.
Yeah.
There's not an amazing amount of feel, but it's fine. Yeah. I mean, it's an all-wheel drive car, so you don't expect all that feel anyway.
No. So if you go on your quick access buttons then, your left dial.
Yeah, that's one thing I do want to do is turn the suspension down a bit, because if even in comfort the ride was a bit rough for us, we can now pull it back.
Clip, there you go.
And that goes straight back into comfort while keeping everything else in dynamic / kill mode, which I think is the standard. Again, it's the standard journo thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which makes things a bit more tolerable, especially on the roads that we're used to. Shifting down is quick. I mean, it's a DCT, so you expect it to be quick.
Yeah.
But if I give myself a little bit of space, I'll put it down to second. There we go. And it's not too bad when you're in full kill.
Yeah, they're quite ferocious, aren't they? Actually?
They're quite ferocious. There's not quite the kick you get from something like an Aventador with a single clutch.
No.
But for a DCT, it's got a nice bit of theatre to it.
It does. It's not quite the DSG fart, is it, either, when you change up? Not quite.
It's like a mini fart.
Yeah,
it's
like a little...
one part of a fart.
Yeah. Like, it's one where you haven't got to worry that you might have followed through. It's not that big, is it?
I thought it was safe.
I think you are safe with this. In a DSG, you're like...
Oh, no. Phil? Oh, Jesus.
Now, I've noticed your lane assist is on. Have you noticed it at all?
I haven't felt it bumpy at all.
I think they're very passive in these things, actually. Yeah. We can turn it off anyway. I think if we go home, I don't think there's no buttons for it here. You've got to click the little car.
Oh, brother.
And then we turn them off there.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So kind of 2 clicks.
Yeah, 2 clicks is
not too bad.
Pretty good by modern standards. Yeah. What I do wish we had is one button that you could press and just set it into your custom mode straight away. Obviously, we've got this little dial and all of that. But
yeah, there is an individual mode.
Yeah.
But you do have to twist it to get to your individual.
It's like on a lot of the modern RS cars from Audi, you just have an RS1 and an RS2 button. Yeah. You can just press that and it's straight away into it and you're fine.
True. So hot hatches, in days gone by, were light little things, weren't they?
Yeah, we're now at what, 1,700 kilos?
1,600.
1,600 kilos. So only, what, twice as heavy as they used to be then?
Yeah, I know. So yeah, it weighs 1,600 kilos, which is about 50 more than an RS3, and about 200 more than our old favourite, Civic Type R. So it's not a lightweight hot hatch.
But it'll still do 60 and 3.9, which, you know, it never phased the GTR being as heavy as it was to throw that fridge to 60 in less than 3 seconds.
But interestingly, the RS3, which is 40 kilos less, but also about 15, 20 horsepower less, will do it in about 3.7 to 60. And then, so obviously 4-wheel drive, it's got the 4MATIC Plus system, and that means it can distribute power forwards and backwards kind of as it sees fit. It does also have drift mode.
Yes.
And in drift mode, it can put up to 50% of torque to the rear. So it's not like a fully disconnected front axle. It's still
sort of Haldex rules.
A little bit, yeah. But in drift mode, it can put all 50% to one rear wheel, which I think will help it rotate a bit if you want.
Yeah, we'll kick it out, won't it?
I don't feel like we're really in the right place to sample that to its finest.
No, I don't want to kill a cyclist today either.
Climb.
Oh, it is?
This is it, yeah.
Oh, what better place than any?
Go on then.
Thanks, guys.
Whoa. Pop.
Oh, that's
Jump.
I saw that coming and thought, oh,
yeah.
shit. Right. Oh, nice NCMX5. Very nice. Yeah, feel is good, and it's soaking up these bumps pretty well now, I say that. Granted, we've wound it back to comfort mode, so it's not going to be skipping about as much as it would have been, but...
So we're still in Sport Plus engine and gearbox, but comfort suspension, which is the one to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And the Golf R, in its most comfort mode, was never this comfortable.
No.
Never.
No. And it wouldn't have even handled... Oh, a bit skippy there. But it would not have handled these bumps as well as this has. Granted, this is a Mercedes, so it's supposed to be a bit more cosseting and a bit more comfortable. So, having said that, relative to that RS3 we were just talking about, I'd say this is probably quite a bit more hot boy, wouldn't you?
I think so, yeah.
Especially when you think about your big wangs and your canards and all of that jazz.
It's a bit more out there, isn't it? We should probably compare it to the M2, seeing that's what the video's about.
Yes. Well, we're about to get into the M2, aren't we?
Yeah. It's not bad, is it, the ride, actually?
Ooh, no, not bad at all. No. I mean, this is one of the bumpier B roads out there. Granted, it hasn't got any potholes, but the surface is uneven. But the ride is soaking everything up nicely. Yeah, I am curious now, actually, if I do whack it back up into... Oh, God, yeah, that Sport Plus suspension there.
Yeah,
and
it gets a lot stiffer, doesn't it?
It's
a lot
very
more rigid.
Busy. Yeah. I think this is designed for the Autobahn or maybe the Ring, but even the Ring isn't.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have it this stiff. You'd have it on the small country roads of the Black Mountains and the Black Forest.
Those downshifts weren't as quick as I was expecting. That took a second.
I wonder if it's I feel like you've got to be on it, haven't you?
Yeah, when you're up in the revs, the shifts are quite quick, but when you're not, they really aren't. That's about half throttle. So
it's a heavy hatchback, Lucas, 600 kilos, but it's actually lighter than the M2. The M2 is just over 1,700, so it's about 100 kilos lighter than that.
But I feel like yes, to get off the line, this will be a bit quicker. And I imagine once you start extrapolating out to maybe 0 to 100, this might also be a little bit quicker. But once you get beyond that 100 mile an hour mark, not that it matters to any of us driving on the roads we have, the M2 will probably start putting away.
Yeah.
But in any case, it's probably going to come down to dynamics.
How it feels, how it drives.
Yeah,
I think so.
100%. I mean,
so.
I'm quite happy with this, all things considered. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this as much as I have, but I dare say that M2 is probably going to be quite a bit more fun.
Yeah, it is. It is surprisingly good, the A45. I think in my head, little hot hatch, you just think stiff, uncomfortable, bouncy, noisy, and it can be those things. But yeah, I think when you put it in comfort mode and you're just cruising around, it's a nice place to be.
Yeah, road noise aside,
good,
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's incredibly comfortable being a Merc, you'd expect that. But yeah, no, it's nice. I like it. I wasn't expecting to, but I do.
Agreed.
But let's find out how it compares to that old Bimmer in the other corner, shall we? Yeah.
Big thanks to Magma Cars just for loaning us this A45 today. Promise to take care of it. The M2 obviously does stuff and drives in a way that the A45 is never going to be able to do, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it kind of refuses to do that kind of thing, doesn't it?
It does. So it's got more power.
Yep.
The A45's got 415.
Give or take, yeah.
This is 475, so we've got another
60 horsepower.
That's right. And it feels like you notice it.
Yeah, well, you've also got 2 fewer driven wheels, haven't you?
You have. So you're losing a bit less through the transmission. Which is 8-speed ZF torque converter.
Yes,
auto.
yes. So not like the DCT that we got in the Merc.
But it's the tried and tested ZF. It's pretty good, isn't it? Really.
Variations of it have been in everything from Aston Martins to Mercs to name it, and it's had it pretty much.
Yeah.
Torque is 406 foot-pounds, give or take.
I think that's in the manual.
In the manual?
Yeah, because so the auto's got 440 foot-pounds of torque. The manual, I think slightly weaker gearbox, has only got 400 foot-pounds. So you get a bit more torque with the 8-speed ZF. And the manual, the 6-speed manual, is a $2,000 option.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts to me.
It is, isn't it? So if you want the privilege of a left pedal and something to stir down here, you've got to pay for it these days.
Well, you can have something to stir down there with you. You've got a manual or an auto if you like.
You can actually, yeah, you're right, because it's quite nice. Here we are, do it the right way. Feel like a proper racing driver. It's got some poke, Lucas, doesn't it?
Yeah, it shifts.
It does feel quite a lot faster than the Merc. I think the torque helps, the power helps.
100%.
Noise? What do you think about the noise?
I think the noise is a lot better. You've got 2 extra cylinders.
Yeah.
I think the exhaust is better. I think there's less pumped in audio than we got in that Merc.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any pops or cracks to speak of either.
We've got noise exhaust on, so if we change down with some paddles.
Yeah.
A little bit. Not too floppy and cracky.
Really?
But then we are in comfort everything else.
Yes, but how are those downshifts? Are they as snappy as they felt in the Merc?
I think, seeing as we're just coasting, I think they might feel a little quicker, actually. Because the Merc felt good when you're on it, didn't it?
Yeah, but anything besides that, it felt a bit slovenly.
So yeah. Price then, so these start at 69 grand.
Yeah.
For a Bogo auto one. If you want the manual, it's another $2,000. If you want the
track pack, wasn't it?
Yeah, the M Performance track pack thing, which is these carbon seats with the
bollock holders,
with the nutcracker, the nutcracker, carbon roof
on the outside, carbon trim bits and bobs around. One thing that does get on my nerves a little bit is the tarty M graphics on the doors. I think that's a bit rough.
And it's a weird material, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like
not
not
going to
carbon.
be touching it much, but it's a strange
bizarre,
thing.
Isn't it? Yeah,
obviously, we've got the standard seatbelt treatment. I'll accept that, but the door stuff is a bit much, if you ask me. Materials are about as good as the Merc, I'd say. Yeah, we've got carbon fibre as well.
A bit better. It might be a little bit better.
I think what is definitely a bit better is the fit and finish, as you just did with that door handle.
Yeah, no creak in there.
No squeak, no creak, no nothing.
No squeak, no creak. Is that what you get? You pay £1 for that in a club toilet, don't you? No squeak, no creak. No spray, no lay. These are very figure hugging. You just constantly notice the thing between your legs, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of that, to be honest.
It gets in your way a little bit if you move your foot for braking.
I cannot imagine wanting to do a long journey in these.
No.
It's not great. No. But at least they are adjustable, unlike the Porker ones, which only go up and down and backwards and forth. Yeah. Here we've got backwards, forth, up, down too, but we also have recline if you really want to go far.
Yeah, they're comfy, aren't they? They're pretty good.
Yeah.
So we're currently in sport. We've already configured M1 to be a little bit racy.
Yeah.
M2, you've got to press twice. It's doubly racy.
But there aren't really any proper driving modes in here.
No, so unlike the Merc, where you've got slippery, comfort, sport plus, and race, there's no pre-configured modes outside of what you set yourself, which is.
So you do still get comfort if you stay out of the M modes, don't you?
You do, yeah. And if you're in an M mode and then you take it out, it goes back to a comfort mode.
You naughty boy.
It does that quite easily as well.
It does too.
So you can configure M1
Yeah.
to be whatever you want.
Yeah.
Engine, chassis, steering, brake. You can configure M2, which is normally going to be a bit more racy. But then if you press it again, it all
Kicks
goes
you
back
back
to
out
comfort,
into comfort
everything.
and
So
efficient.
you're right. You have got like a default comfort mode, and then whatever you set these two to. But that's about
But
it.
beyond that, it's up to the driver.
But strangely, there's only 4 things you can configure here.
Go
yeah.
on.
But then if you go into configure your M1, there's loads.
Oh, Jesus.
Engine, transmission, chassis, steering, brake. Now brake as well. This one,
does
they
that even
basically
mean?
just increase the servo assistance. So if you go from comfort to sport, the brake gets really, really sharp, which I don't.
And we've still got standard Steelies on here, haven't we?
We have.
We've not got the carbon ceramics from
No,
the CS
I think you
or
got to
anything
wait
like
for the
that, have
CS
we?
for that. Yeah. But when you're back in comfort, road noise compared to the A45,
Much better.
it's quieter, isn't it?
Much better.
Yeah.
And I feel like the ride's a bit better too. Or is
Yeah.
that just me? I know
No,
we've probably got a bit longer of a wheelbase here, so that's going to help a bit
Yeah.
too.
Although we have got bigger wheels at the back. This has got 19
It's
front,
staggered.
20 rear. Yeah.
Oh.
But it is.
We also
Jump.
do get Meteor rubber as well. We
do.
275 at the front, 285 at the back.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is fat. And you're going to feel that when it comes to replacing them too.
You are. Yeah. And this is on Pilot Sport 4S's. I think you can get a Cup 2 on it.
We just had some bonging. What do we think of the driver assist? Is it?
Oh, good
as
point. How do we?
aggressive?
No, I haven't
How do
noticed
we
the lane
even turn this
assist at
off?
all, apart from the speed limit assist. Go on
So
then.
if I
see
try home, was it?
Is there not a button first of all? There's not.
No, not directly. I'm already lost. Let's do the apps thing. Ah, there it is. Driving
Driver
settings, driver assistance, driving. What? Speed limits. Warning.
Warning
Off.
when speeding.
Excellent. Speed assistant. Feedback via steering wheel. That's got to be your lane keep. Vibration intensity. Why is there a vibration intensity setting on a car? Is that what the
They've got
colour
quite a
coded
large
thing is for?
female market, I think,
Oh,
these, Lucas.
dearie me. Steering intervention. God, that's terrifying.
Too much.
isn't it?
Although, look, there's a
so
couple of
much.
quick ones you can press
Ah,
there,
yeah,
actually.
lane warning,
So you
departure.
can get rid of
Yeah,
those.
get out of it.
Right, B road.
That's your lot. Right.
What should we do? M2? 1,
Yeah, sure.
2? Oh, yeah.
We are in an
throttle picks
M2
up.
after all, aren't we?
Jump. Go on then. It is rapid, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
it's,
is
it's scary quick.
It is a lot faster than that AMG, actually. And it's only 4 grand more, but you really
Yeah,
notice it
that's
performance-wise.
the thing. I don't understand how on paper that thing is supposed to be 0.1 seconds faster than 60. Granted, it's got 4-wheel drive and all that jazz, but it could just be BMW horsepower.
Yeah, I
doing
think
BMW horsepower things.
I think it might be. I know, what did we say earlier? You reckon up to about 100 the Merc might take it, but I think actually after 60,
Yeah,
this is going to walk away with it,
gonna
isn't it?
Run.
Yeah. I never knew 60 horsepower could make such a difference, but I
It
think
might just be
combined-
in the delivery
Yeah.
because it was what was it, a 7 or an 8 speed in the Merc?
8. Both
Was it
8 speeds,
So they're
yeah.
both 8
Same,
speeds.
same kind of gearing. And that is something actually I read about the 6-speed manual. It's got quite short gearing. So 70 miles an hour in the manual is about 2,500 RPM in top gear. I think in this, with your extra gear, extra
Yeah,
2
you're
gears,
cruising,
you're
it's gonna
cruising, your
be
MPG's a little
absolutely
better as well.
Yeah, true. If that's what you're looking for in your
But you're
sports
not,
car.
are you? Yeah. So what other cars? So obviously we're comparing to the A45. What else is there? The Cayman?
The Cayman, yeah, the Cayman money though. I mean,
Yeah. Alpine?
Alpine is a
Maybe.
good bet. Obviously, it's not going to be anywhere near as fast as
No.
either of them, but lightweight, balance, size especially, it's going to be much easier to thread down a road like this.
Yeah. Like this, when you were driving the A45 down this road,
It was daunting.
it was a bit daunting, but I felt like you were making, decent progress. I don't want to go much quicker than this because this feels like a big car.
It is a larger car than
Yeah.
the A45 is.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, longer wheelbase. I think it's probably a little bit wider too.
Yeah.
The steering, what's the steering like?
It's okay. It's not super
Yeah, it seems
feedbacky, but it's fine.
Yeah.
And then when you put your foot down, it's got so much up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that's the bit you notice, isn't it? Gasman Airways strikes again.
Welcome on board. Strap in tight. Might be some turbulence. There's a bit of lag
Whoa.
though, actually.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, is it turbo lag or is it just throttle
Yeah, I
response?
think it's turbo lag.
You absolute yobbo.
It does it too easy. When you switch everything off, it's far too easy. Goodness. Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? So this has got almost 500 horsepower, but your nan could go out and buy a Tesla with more than that.
Yeah.
Or like an EQE AMG Merc with 600 horsepower, and that's all available like that.
Instantaneously. I was reading through some comments the other day, and someone said we should have a new Japanese-style gentleman's agreement where cars get limited to 600 horsepower. I think that would be genius.
I think it would be a good idea. In the world of EVs,
I think we'd actually get lightweight cars again.
Yeah.
People would start focusing on driving. Granted, driving dynamics is still good here, right? As far as weight transfer and all of that sort of jazz, suspension architecture, steering, blah, 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 that's all fine. But I think the world would be so much more interesting.
I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, because you're right. Because when they chase power in their EVs, they just go for more batteries, bigger motors, more weight, don't they? It's just getting heavier and heavier. It's a joke. Yeah. What the Lucids now, over 1,000?
Too much.
Yeah, you get the Audi e-tron, that's almost 1,000, isn't it? The RS one.
Yeah, I think it's close to about 800 or something.
Yeah.
But even still, too much, man.
Yeah.
Too much for any old person to be able to go out there and buy.
I'll be honest, Lucas, not having driven one of these before properly, I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like it a lot too.
It's a very cool thing. So the question we started out with was, should you buy an A45S, the hottest hot hatch, or for $4,000 more, do you get one of these?
Car.
Yeah. For me, I'd spend the $4,000 more.
100%. This does everything better than that A-Class does outside of boot space, I reckon.
Yeah, and getting in the back easily.
And
doesn't have buttons for your heated controls.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That didn't occur to me. Yeah, this has got silly infotainment
stuff here, which is do you remember back in like the days of Windows 98 when everyone put all their programs on the desktop?
Yeah.
It's literally like that. The entire screen is covered in your desktop icons. I hate all this. I think it's too much. I don't like how many different setup configuration things there are and how there's no presets. Yeah. I don't like that. I guess if you owned it, you would just set your M1 and M2, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but besides the drive modes, I mean, there is no way in hell anyone is knowing what they're doing while they're driving. There's not a cat and mouse chance. I think that's ridiculous. The Merc does interfaces and infotainment better than this does, but I think that's about all it has over it.
Yeah, maybe.
This is more comfortable, it's quicker, it's more fun to drive. It's going to have to be this, isn't it?
I think so. But it's not a hot hatch, this, is it? So I suppose this was always going to be slightly advantageous in that it's kind of a segment up for being a rear-wheel drive, powerful, two-door sports car. But the A45, I think, would do admirably against it.
But when you're charging that much for a hot hatch, this is what you're up against,
this is true,
right?
Yeah.
Anyone spending that much money, an extra $3,000 is a drop in the ocean.
Yeah.
In the context of nearly 70.
You're right.
So
I'd have this.
100%.
You'd have this.
100%.
And for once, I might not even have a Civic Type R.
I think I still would, to be honest.
Would you?
To each their own.
Video ruined. Thanks for watching.
Let us know what you'd have, or if you'd have an RS3 instead. So, in any case, like, subscribe, leave a comment, blah, 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 and we'll see you very soon.